day, new job. We're out here in the rain day, but we're gonna get something done today. We're gonna pull in some cable from where we're at about a few days ago, and we're gonna have a little tutorial on for the young kids over here that are coming up to show them how to put a sock properly. All right, stand by.
Heel of the knife right there. You're gonna use one hand to guide and one hand to put pressure. Okay, so you're gonna put a little bit of pressure. You're gonna take that thing and you're gonna guide it all the way around on the heel without cutting your fucking hand off. Without cutting your hand off. Then you're gonna take it. Again, you're gonna use one hand as a guide. I'm left-handed, so it's gonna be my right hand. I'm gonna reach around this way, and I'm gonna cradle that knife right here in my fucking finger. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my hand. All I'm doing is I'm using it to guide it down the cable. And I'm gonna take it, and I'm not gonna try to score real deep. I just wanna get a score mark in there that the knife will travel on. So I'm gonna go all the way down, get to the bottom here. Then I'm gonna come back up, see right where I'm at. I'm gonna lay that fucker open. I don't have to go all the way down. I can come back up here. Get your knife in there. See how easy that came off? That was used in the heel. So you're gonna pull this back, and what you're doing here is you're stressing the cable. You're gonna stress the cable. Once you stress the cable, that'll cut right through. It'll cut through easy. So stress the cable, cut it through, get rid of all this shit. Don't get rid of all this shit. Yeah. Then together, that way you're not chasing it. When it gets windy, this shit will fucking go down the road like a motherfucker. So once he has it taped, you're gonna come in with your knife to the backside, and you're gonna make a couple cuts here, then you come front, a couple cuts there, and you're pretty flush. You guys get yeah, that one here. Not straight. Okay. Come in. You come in and then angle here. You're going to make a couple cuts here. Go to the front, angle again. A couple more cuts, and you're done. And then fucking just clean this shit up. Put out the top. You can take this thing at the bottom, get your two fucking copper shieldings, and give yourself a little room. And you're just going to back twist it and climb up the fucking thing with it. And back twisting the whole fucking way. And back twist it, back twist it, back twist it, back twist it, back twist it. Then you're gonna take your knife before you get too much. You give yourself a cut in here. And back twist it. Well, that didn't work. Anyway. Cut off. So you're not fucking handling a fucking shit ton of stuff. Cut it off. And then all that shit is back twisted, falls right off. And then you bring it back twist again. So hold that up. Back twist it all the way up. And then come to the top here. Cut that. Back twist it. Got an extra high here. And then this shit all comes off. Then you can take this, spread this as far as you can. You're going to take this and you're going to pull. Yeah, it's like I made it too short. Anybody got channel locks or fucking some kind of plier or something? Okay, don't do that one, and we're going to do something different on that one. No, you're tightening that. So, oh yeah, no, you were. So one goes one way, the other one goes the other way. You get it nice and loose, and then it should drop out. Oh, it is kind of fucked up now. So, anyway, where ends are. There's one end. Then you want to get these ends together. Then once you're together, you're just going to make a ball. You're just going to untape it like this. There's you know, depending on who you work with, they're faster with one way or another, and that's going to be their preferred method. So once you get this up here, all the way up,
Down a little bit. Yeah, ready?
okay. Hold that. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're going to finish this off. The reason I left it long, I cut it there and got rid of that other shit. If you're long enough, you can take this shit, find out which one's on top, take it and just fucking pull it down. Where your gloves and shit is like razor blades, it'll fucking cut the fuck out of you. And you're just going to pull it down and around. Then you're going to take your knife right at the jacket. You're going to score this motherfucker down. If I might have fucked up this and fucking cut it too short. Make sure all that stuff. Spread these legs a little bit. Don't lose it. You're going to pull back. You're going to take this. You're going to put it on the inside. You're going to roll that there. Bring that up. You're going to roll that there. Bring it up to the inside. And you're going to roll that around. Now you're going to take these things. You're going to squish everything together. Then you're going to gain a little bit. So you pinch it down into the crotch. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to take the other 3 strips. You're going to roll this motherfucker into a fucking cigar. And then you're going to go from the jacket off into your crotch and down. And then flip her up. From your crotch into the. Then you're just going to do that on all 3 of them. Where's that roll? Where's the whole roll? No strip. This is the whole roll. Take that. Just a roll. You can cut a strip if you want. I don't cut a strip. I just use the roll just like a piece of tape, right? Then you're going to take this thing. Then you come about 3/4 of an inch up onto the jacket. You're going to stretch it, roll it on, and then all the way across, all the way down. So long as you're covered on your crotch, where your crotch meets the middle piece, you're good. And then you're going to just kind of knead this in to make it one fucking big chunky mass. Then you take your rubber tape. The white shit, the jute that you pulled out, is also a wicking material. If you don't waterproof this and water gets in, that jute turns to a fucking paste. Now what happens after it turns to paste, it'll start oxidizing the fucking shielding. Okay, do we have any tape that wasn't subjected to a bunch of heat? Where your aqua seal is, band it, and you're gonna just fucking squeeze that shit all the way down, half lap layers, all the way down. And come down about 3/4 of an inch past where you terminated. You're gonna build that ramp a little bit, and then come back up. What's next, anybody? Because all we're doing is we're protecting the rubber, right? I'm just gonna do one layer. All the way up. A whole layer past where you started, your rubber, then back down onto the rubber, and call that good. Okay, look your hand. Anybody got a ruler? 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 Somebody?
Ruler? Yeah, ruler.
Each finger is about 3/4 of an inch. I got big old fat cock tongues, that's about 4 inches. So, right here, what you got to the end there? What is that? 4. So, right at my hand. Make sure you pull your hand away before you start fucking cutting it through. 4. That's 8. And we cut it right there. When you cut these things, make sure you cut them flush. Or cut them straight. Square, yeah. Square cut. Okay. Cap, take. Take.
Awesome.
Take it right there. You're going to wind it on. Oop, this one bubbled. You're going to wind it on. Get it all on the rule. Don't use your fucking hand as a hammer.
Just like that.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Rubber and scotch. Let's go.
Scotch. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to hold your finger like this?
Hold on, don't see how this is built up right here, kind of fat?
Yep.
It's because people worry about fucking starting these things. I take my fucking tape, I pull out this much, I just fucking slap that fucker on anywhere I can, come around, trap it. Once it's trapped, and then you can come up and get a nice flat tape job. And on this cable, because it's small enough, it doesn't really matter all that much. But on the bigger cable, last thing you want to do is build a fucking big old goddamn knob that's got to fit through the grip. And a lot of times what will happen is that fucking grip will fucking stop on the fucking that big knob you just built, and it'll be a nightmare for whoever's in the hole. So see how flat that is? See the difference? Okay. And that's only because you started here and you tried to get it. Don't worry about getting it straight. Just 2 inch. You can go 1 or 2 times around, and that's it. Break it. Now you're gonna bite it here. Break it. Bite it right at that cap. And break it.
Reverse tape the rubber tape or any of these? Yeah, rubber tape is the same on both sides.
Right. So now you're gonna take your sock, wherever it is. Sock. Yeah, and you're gonna dry fit this thing. Actually, well, yeah. Let me show you how we're gonna have to go ahead and stick it on there.
You can do it, kid.
This is a 3.5. This is gonna be too big. Put it on, take it, and then okay, let me try this. If you have trouble, a lot of times it'll catch that bottom one, and this one won't now. It'll catch that bottom one. All you have to do is twist it. Get it to get that that balloon, and as you're pushing it on, just give it a little twist, and it'll roll right off that thing, roll right on. So you're gonna take this thing all the way up, you want the end of your cable about midway between the skids, right? So you're gonna get it a little past midway, and then you're gonna push everything up, and then you're gonna pull it back down, and then you're gonna pull it back down to get it about midway. Okay, so you're gonna want to build your sock here. I mean your knob here. So all you're gonna do,
These are the
small
skids he's
mark,
talking about right there.
that's gonna be the top of my knob. And that's gonna be the bottom of my knob. And then you take this fucker, take it all the way off, and you're gonna
Throw your rubber.
tape over the top, right? So you're gonna get in a position where you can start it. And I watch these guys build these fucking knobs, and they build them wrong all the fucking time. The purpose of the knob is to hold back on the grip. But if you have a square block, that air gap, every time there's especially when you use rope, every time you get a surge, it's gonna wanna walk that fucking grip.
Yep.
And that's how people lose fucking grips. So you're gonna tape it from top to bottom, start to finish of your knob, and then you're gonna come in and you're gonna break away to the middle. You're gonna put a band on the middle, and then you're gonna break away, go to the bottom, you're gonna break away to the middle, make another knob, to the bottom, break away to the middle, and then you're gonna kind of work the middle to get the middle up a little bit. See, I got a little bit of a block there, so I'm gonna fill, and I'm gonna break away, and I'm gonna come back in, I'm gonna fill one more time, maybe come back around another time, and I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna fill here, then break away to the middle, build your knob up to the bottom, break away, come back to the middle, build the middle, come back down here, fill. Once you fill, you're gonna break away, back to the middle, come all the way across. See, I have a little bit of block there, so I'm gonna take my tape and I'm gonna fill that. And if you need to, if it's a really big block, just take your fucking tape and you're gonna fucking double it up. You're gonna come across and you're gonna fill that block. Fill that block. Take it. Come back through. Fill here a little bit. And then break away and you're done. Okay, so if you look to the side, you'll see how that dog knob's like this, right? It's not like this. A lot of these guys will take this fucking rubber tape and they'll sit there and they'll do that fucking 18 fucking times in the middle. That doesn't really, I build it last, but I built it first this time. So I'm gonna start in the middle here just to get my tape on, and then I'm gonna come down about 1.5 to 2 inches of separation. And you're gonna fucking go all the way down to the second from last one. Okay. Here you're gonna want to make a ramp. Normally, what we do is we'll make a ramp here, so you don't have a sharp edge here. So what you'll be looking for is a ramp, building up a ramp to here. We're not going to do that because we don't need to. The duct is big enough and it's a straight enough run. Super important if you got a lot of turns. Okay, how many 90s are allowable? Three. It's all the way up. Come back in. Terminate on the back side of your knob. And then we'll terminate it here. Put the grip on. There you go. Perfect.
See how she just barely went over?
Okay.
That's what you want.
So, I'll come down a little bit. You're gonna gain a little bit of sock just because when you tape it, you're collapsing all this, and you're gonna milk it up. That's why you always start at the bottom. So, when you start this thing, sticky side down, just to get it started. Okay, so you're gonna come across, sticky side down, pull it, turn it, and then you're gonna pull,
2 inch.
pull. A lot of guys will sit there and they'll pull this thing, they'll pull it all the way around, and they're good for about one fucking sock before they're fucking fatigued. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull. This stuff will shrink back. It takes a little bit of time for it to shrink back. So you're gonna pull it, get a good stretch on it, pull it, good stretch on it, wrap it around. Pull it, stretch on it, wrap it around. When you get your technique down and you start getting good at this, you'll be able to put one of these socks on in about 10 minutes. That's what it should take, about 10 minutes by yourself. EPR is a little longer. So EPR, I'd say 15, 20 minutes, because you have the jute you got to get rid of, you have the shielding you got to get rid of. But that cable right there, you should get that done in 10 to 15 minutes. So anybody want to take over here? I'm a little bit. So you're going to take your tape, you're going to give it a stretch, and then you're going to fucking wind this sucker up. You can wind it from the roll, or you can take your hand and just fucking roll it that way and play catch up on your fucking. Okay. Roll it a little bit. Good roll. What you're doing is you're making a rope out of this thing. Do you know why we do that? It tightens up that air gap on the bottom. And even when you put in a good dog knob, there's still going to be an air gap because it wants to catch the fucking tape underneath. So, yeah. So you're going to take that tape and you're going to fucking stretch it a little bit, rewind it on here. You're going to find the bottom of your fucking knob, and you're going to take this rope and you're going to take it to the bottom of the knob, and you're just going to kind of stretch it in there. Now remember, you've already stretched it, so you don't want to fucking stretch it too much, you're just going to break it. So you're going to pull it in. Once it's pulled in, you're going to back tape it to hold it. Then you're going to finish off here. You're going to come to the top of your knob, and you're going to do the same thing. Give this a couple winds. You put your hand right here, and all you're going to do is roll it. And then you can take this and just roll here. Then you're going to take that rope and you're going to bring it back. Now, instead of starting at the bottom and milking up, you're going to take this and you're going to start at the top of your knob. You're just going to kind of get it to walk a little bit and close down. And once you get it closed down, you're going to let it play out and then back tape it. Okay, so once you get to this point, you're going to come all the way up to here. You're going to stop there, hose clamp. Now you're going to take your hose clamp, put it in the easiest fucking place possible. Okay, you want to make sure your tail is in a position to where it's going to tape down. If I put it in this way, now we're fighting the tail, right? So I'm going to have it so this thing is right here on top. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into this one here, and all the way around. Do we have that little machine? Keep it going. What's the purpose of the hose clamp? Anybody? The whole purpose of the hose clamp, that's good. Whole purpose of the hose clamp is to hold the crown down. If something happens and we have to pull this back out, last thing you want is this fucking crown folding over, because it'll fucking cam in the duct, and we've actually had it get stuck to where we had to have conduit come out and dig it up. So you're gonna
guys put the hose clamp like all the way over here.
Yeah, it defeats the purpose. This is where it goes. It goes at the crown.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where your knob's at. it goes at the crown. Okay, so good stretch. You're gonna trap that end, and then you're gonna finish this off with a rope right at the crown. And that just ensures that the crown doesn't lift. Rope doesn't have to be long, 2 or 3 times around, and that should be enough. So we're gonna get this
The other thing they tell you is the hose clamp, the knob. Hose clamp keeps the hose clamp from sliding off, and it fucking doesn't stop anything.
I've seen the hose clamp cut right through the fucking cable, through the fucking jacket, through the fucking insulation, and fucking strip it right off. So
I mean, the other day they knocked.
so right
the
above,
cable and it
you know, right above your hose
slid
clamp,
off.
and all you're gonna do is you're gonna rope this motherfucker and pull. Try to get that crown pulled down as much as you can. So it doesn't pull down. And once it's pulled down, then you can finish it off. Then you're gonna come about 1 inch to 2 inches above it. Then you're gonna turn it. A lot of guys will tell you, oh, don't worry about stretching it all the way down, and you don't really need to. Yeah, you do need to. So you're gonna pull and wrap, pull, wrap. And like I said, you'll get fast at this once you, once you, I like coming from here. Go here, move it around, here, move it around, go here, move it around, here, move it around.
Just try and get it in a flat spot.
Trying to get a flatter right here.
Exactly.
So where you put it right here in the flat spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never on the side.
Right on the crown.
So not where it's bulging out more, but where it's
Yeah.
taking that empty space.
You can catch a corner on it or whatever.
Some guys will bury that.
Or bury it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a pain to
Get it off. Yeah.
Not off, but like underneath everything.
This piece here, you can take your knife and cut this off, or you can just fold it over and take it out. Yep, and terminate. Right? Okay. Got it on the fucking joints. So every time it comes to a joint, not all your joints fucking go the same way. Sometimes you're gonna be pulling into the male side of a joint. These tines or skids will hit that and fucking ride up. Okay. It's another reason we tape. 2 reasons we tape top to bottom. One is to milk it up. The other is on the way down, you're bearing all your skirts. So if you have something that wants to catch this, there's nothing to catch. If you had, I mean, you can feel it if you come down this way. You can feel your fucking hand skipping, right, against every fucking skirt that there is. So, really important on how you take it. A lot of guys will tell you, fuck it doesn't matter. It matters a lot. Okay, go ahead and run it down. Did it bite you?
Oh,
So-
no.
So, yeah, so you're going to build a condom on here to protect the cable. Because this cable will still be good, and they'll be able to use it. Anything under a grip is BO. Why?
Pulling the conductor.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
squeezing.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of tension on fucking less than fucking 3 feet of
Some
fucking
of those
cable.
socks are jacked up, all that shit fitting into the...
So this is fucking shit cable, BO cable. So let's build a condom to protect this.
What you putting on right now?
Okay, stop. Okay, so all your taping, end to bottom. So, or end to top, or however you want to say it.
This is how
So it's gonna be covering up all the
Right out of the notch.
all the cable all the way to the top where the knob's at too.
Okay, this is a perfect example. Guys, stop for a second and take a look. Right here. So, get somebody to hold this. I got it. No, I'm just saying. But I got it. Okay. Take that rope off. cut that excess out. Down here.
He's back reeling the cable so it'll tighten up. Actually, it gains more cable.
So if you back reel this, I don't know how tight this was. Oh, you can see.
It's already bellying. We're already bellying it, right? Yeah.
That's because right now, after back reeling it, it's tightening from the drum out.
It just shifted down. It's not going down.
We're gaining. All right.
Just one thing.
We're already gaining a lot as it goes around.
Another 5 minutes, we'll have another belly.
So it's important to fucking back reel it.
It was tight on there.
Yeah, you're getting a big belly now. Well, we will.
See, untie that.
It's all loose now. Right, so we got the grip on this one, and we got the grip on this one over here too. That was a good little workshop we had. Well, it's a rain day, and that's coming up next.